Hi everyone. Here's another standing video. So you got your tea brewing, whatever, and yeah, and you're just waiting for that. So I'm gonna start again. Knees nice and soft, feet hip distance apart, and we're just going to make our arms nice and heavy. And just kind of add a little bit of rotation in the spine. Don't go too fast. Don't want to make yourself dizzy. But once again, this is a great invitation to just deepen the breath. Start to really just open up. Get yourself moving. Get the blood flowing. And you can do this in the office, you can do this anytime day. It's quite nice in the morning to do these kind of stretches. Yeah, you know. Lovely. Right, so we're going to come back to center, nice and soft. We're going to do those hip circles again. Start off nice and small. I love hip circles. I just think they're appropriate all the time. We're just so used to kind of moving forward. And our hips just don't get this type of movement unless you're a hula hoop dancer, which maybe you are, which is fantastic. And if you are, please get in contact with me because that's incredible. Reverse the circle. I'm getting sidetracked, which is why I don't make videos that often. My yogis will be like, oh yeah, that's Betty. But anyway, keep moving those circles. Keep moving those hips in circles. Goodness me. And slowly come back to center. Wonderful. Keep the feet hip distance apart. If you want to have the extra challenge of a balance, then by all means draw those feet together. But let's just be nice and soft, be nice and easy. We're waking up or we've just got up from sitting, so let's just be nice and soft. I'm going to drop my right hand down. I'm going to lift my left hand up, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a side stretch. So make sure that you're sending your hips to that left side. So I'm making a nice kind of crescent shape, nice half circle shape, and just stretch to what feels good. Invitation here to really just tune in, send the breath to the left part of the ribs. And then from here, we're going to go all the way over to the other side. So once again, my knees are soft, sending my hips to the right. I'm actively, with intention now, thinking about my right side of my ribs opening up, my armpits really stretching. I'm reaching through my fingertips, hope you can see them. And then from here, we're just going to kind of windmill, bumping the hips from one side to the other side. That kind of lateral stretch across the whole side of the body. It's starting from the feet, it's going up the outside of the leg, up the outside of the chest, and then up the armpit, all the way down the arms. And I like to imagine my hands flowing gently like through water, turning them so the palms are always facing up. Just adds a bit of intention to the arms. And then we're just going to come back to center. Wonderful. Going to bring our arms out in a cactus style. From here, going to inhale and open the chest, and exhale, draw the forearms together and round through the spine. So we inhale, open, extension, exhale, that flexion. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw together. Inhale, open, and my fingers are wide. Exhale, and then I'm making fists as I draw them together. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale together. And then release. I'm going to bring the arms out in front of us. James Bond. Anyway, and then we're just going to do some slight twisting. So I'm going to open up to one side, and that back hand comes as far back as you can. And come back. And then going to open up to the other side. My hips are staying central, and I'm twisting the upper part of my spine, my body. Come back. So it's like we inhale, open, exhale, draw back. Inhale, open, exhale, back. Inhale, open, exhale, back. Inhale, open, exhale, back. Inhale, open, exhale, back. One more time. Inhale, open, and exhale, back. Give those arms a bit of a shake. I can feel it. Wonderful, wonderful. Hands on the hips. We're just going to do some looking with our head. Look over one shoulder, and then look across to the other one, and then we're going to look back, and then across to the other shoulder again. Come back to center. We're going to bring our chin down to our chest. Try to keep the torso nice and straight. So it's like you're pushing your chin forward, and then you're bringing it down to your chest. And then you're going to look up, raise the chin, raise the gaze, and then draw the chin back down to the chest. I'm also sending my shoulders back. Look up, and then come back to center. And we're going to roll all the way down. So I'm going to bring the chin back down to the chest. I'm going to allow my arms to just hang, and then I'm thinking about rolling through the spine, and then start to bend the knees, and you're going to come down as far as you can come, and then start to straighten the legs, uncurl the spine, maybe place the hands just on the lower back, look up. One more time, chin to chest, arms hang nice and long. I'm going to get nice and heavy, bending the knees. And then all the way back up. Up, up, up. And then come back to center. And then one more little thing. So if you need something to hold on to for balance, just find a wall or something like that. Just going to lift one leg, and we're just going to rotate it at the knee. But as we do, we're also rotating the ankle. So the knee and the foot are turning. Doesn't have to be high, but you do want to get rotation in that knee, which also is getting rotation in the hip a little bit. Reverse it, so we're going the other way. Yeah, it's like a take off or something. And then release. Second side. So just lift it up and just start to. There's a motorbike outside my house. Apologies if you can hear that. It frightened me a little bit. Remember, if you wobble and you fall out, just come back in. Wait. Reverse. This is good balance as well. Creating a little bit of heat and strength in the legs. Fabulous. And then release. Hands are just going to rest kind of lower part of the thighs, above the knees, no pressure on the knees. Okay, so we're just going to fold at the hips. It's nice straight back. You're gently pressing down onto those thighs. Sending the tailbone behind you. it's really active. I'm not just here just hanging around. It's nice and active. And then from here, we're just going to sit down. And I'm pushing gently on the thighs. If you don't come all the way down to the ground, then you're kind of here, then just be there. Just be wherever you need to be. And then straighten the legs. Just fold over again, just that halfway lift. Think about knitting the ribs up, belly button coming up to the spine, sending the tailbone behind you. And then sit down. You can even pulse a little bit if you want to add a little bit more heat. And then forward fold again, that half fold, excuse me. One more time, just sit down. Excuse me, tickling my throat. And then stand to that halfway fold. And then from here, perhaps just pedal out the legs a little bit, coming up onto the tippy toes. And if you would need for balance or just for a sense of stability and security, you could always play around with taking one hand off and having one hand close by. But it's just coming up onto the tippy toes and then come up onto both tippy toes and release. And then you can, if you want to, take both hands away, but there's no pressure to do that. Make it comfortable. And release. Fabulous. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you liked that. Have a good day. Namaste.